Hello everybody! This is an introduction to the Digital Process Analysis System, or DPA System for short, developed by Pegasus Sewing Machine Manufacturing Company Limited. After listening to your valuable opinions, the DPA system was developed to make improvements to the problems customers have. We are sure that every day you are working to make various improvements on the factory floor in order to achieve constant quality and productivity improvements. Despite this, are you still troubled by problems such as late deliveries, excessive overtime, corrections, frequent returns, and disproportionate costs? The DPA system is a support tool which uses digital video and photographs to understand the situation on the factory floor and make improvements. Do you want to effectively communicate complicated tasks or expert skills? Do you want to raise the level of operators? Do you want to increase production capacity? We have the answers to these requests. Now, let's explain the details of the software. The DPA system has three functions. On the menu screen, in order from the left, we have photo, standard video, and comparison video. These are the three functions. The standard video function is used to communicate complicated tasks and expert skills, and is useful for constant quality and improvement of productivity. Clicking Standard Video on the menu screen reveals the standard video list screen. As you can see, the videos that have been registered are sorted by item. This list screen has a search function to make it easy to find the items and videos that you want. Let us explain the standard video function using the example of briefs. Clicking the item reveals the standard video screen. All the processes in the production of briefs are shown on the left-hand screen. To the right of each process name is its operation time, and above that is the overall time for producing one piece of brief. When operation time is measured using a stopwatch, as is usually the case, the only data that remains is only operation name and time. However, with the DPA system, the operation time is measured from the videos, so it is possible to leave evidence of what sort of work was being done. Let's have another look at the video. We click the operation name. In this video, we can check how the full operation made up of the actions of picking up the fabric, place the fabric under the presser feed, sewing, and putting the fabric down is performed in the operation time display. By changing the replay speed, and using the enlarged view, it is possible to follow the intricate movements of the worker's fingers, etc. This makes it possible to consider which work methods are effective and train operators exactly. It is also possible to add operators' know-how as comments, for example, on the important points to be careful of in the work. Right, let us look at how we make these standard video screen materials. First of all, we film the work at each operation on the fabrication line with a digital movie camera. The video data which has been recorded is saved onto a PC. And then incorporated into the DPA system. The time displayed here is not the operation time. It is the actual recording time. We next measure the operation time from these videos. We replay the video and then click the screen to stop it at the time we want to start measuring operation time. We can do fine adjustments with the frame advance button and then press Start button when the correct point is found. This decides the start position. Clicking the screen again restarts the video. Next, we click the screen again to stop the video when one operation of the work is complete. The frame advance button can be used to do fine adjustments, and then End button is clicked to decide the finish position. In this way, operation time can be measured with very simple job. The only job remaining is to choose the operation name from the previously registered list. By using this standard video function, it becomes possible to pass on individual operators' know-how, and so all operators can learn the same work method, leading to constant quality and improved productivity. The comparison video function is useful for stabilizing quality and raising productivity, because accurate instruction of operators is made possible by comparing two videos and finding differences in the working methods. Clicking Comparison Video on the menu screen reveals the Comparison Video List screen. As you can see, the videos that have been registered are sorted by item. For example, if you line up videos of operators working at the same operation, it becomes possible to understand differences exactly in the way they are moving. By comparing an operator that you feel needs particular instruction with a veteran operator, it becomes clear which points need to be instructed. Let's look at how to make the comparison videos. First of all, choose one video to be compared from the standard videos and click the left button. Next, choose another video and click right. Then click the CV button at the top right to move to the comparison video screen. Finally, click the Up button. This is the end of the preparations. Let's actually compare the videos we have just selected. The time shown in seconds at the top center is the difference between the left and right operators' work times. So let us check why this time difference is occurring. How was the positioning of the fabric? How are the operators handling? Let's focus on the fabric positioning as we watch again. In this case, it seems that the time difference between the operators on the left and right is occurring because the material is being placed in different positions. The time difference is only 2 seconds, which may not seem like much, but this time difference has a big effect on productivity. By inputting the actual working hours and hours ratio in this part, the predicted output of the left and right operators is displayed. Also, by inputting the standard time for your company as a target, the predicted production number is displayed. And it is possible to compare this with the predicted output from the left and right operators. In this way, by comparing and investigating your operators' actions, it becomes possible to find points for improvement exactly. This makes accurate instruction possible, raising the level of individual operators and also the level of the instructors. The photo function is useful for constant quality and increased work efficiency by creating archives of information that would be difficult to express in videos. For example, information on equipment and attachments. Click Photo on the menu screen to display the photograph list screen. Click the items to change to the photograph screen. In this example, the equipment necessary for producing briefs is shown in operation order. There is a comment space under each photograph where it is possible to enter information on the equipment names, types of needle used, key points for making adjustments for various types of materials, etc. The view is enlarged by double-clicking on the photographs. Having this type of data can make it possible to reduce the time needed for line completion and specialized equipment adjustments, etc. It is very easy to make. Click Register Photo and set left and right to select the image you want to incorporate. Next, add comments to the photographs, and an equipment manual is complete. It is also possible to print it out for filing. Depending upon your ideas, this could also be used to produce other documents such as operation standards manuals, quality manuals, or promotional documents. What follows is an explanation of further utilization of the DPA system with the analysis function. The analysis function is a simulation of the production line's worker allocation and line balance based on the operation time data produced from the standard video. In the high-performance type 317 version of the DPA system, these simulations can be calculated automatically. And in the basic type 306 version, the simulation are done manually. Here, we will explain using the high-performance type 317 version. Click Analysis button on the standard video screen, and the screen will switch over. This is the list of operations for briefs, which was explained in the standard video section. Enter the working conditions before doing this simulation. As an example this time, we are using 8 hours for working hours. And 20% for allowance ratio. Let's look at the simulation of operator allocation. Click the Vector Plus button. Enter the conditions for the production target or operator's target on the left of the screen, and perform a simulation for the situation. This time, we will try a simulation of the target number of operators. For example, let's input 10. Next, click the Auto Set button to start the simulation. If 10 operators are allocated as shown, it is possible to produce 2,451 pieces. The line balance in this case is 59%. Next, we will do a simulation of line balance improvement. Click the Vector Plus button again. Put a check-in for operator support on the right of the screen and set the support range. The range of the support restricts the distance the operators will move, so a setting here ensures that the support is not physically impossible. Next, click the Auto Check button. The number of operators is 10, same as before, but the production has increased to 3,516 pieces, and the line balance has improved to 84.6%. By effectively giving additional tasks to the operators who only have a small workload, it is possible to improve the line balance without increasing the number of operators, and therefore productivity is increased. In addition, the high-performance type 317 version has an operator skill judgment function. So, if we input data on the abilities of your company's operators beforehand, it becomes possible to get an even more realistic simulation result. Furthermore, it is also possible to use the result of this simulation as a basis to check production costs. Detailed materials on the line composition and line balance can also be created automatically, so there is no need to put together new materials later. In this way, the analysis function of the DPA system also gives support for office work in the production workplace and helps to improve work efficiency. Passing on techniques with model work videos, improving skills with video comparisons on one monitor, simulating optimum line balance with the analysis function. The DPA system is achieving visualization with photographs and videos. Always this time becomes obvious, and the passing on of techniques becomes possible. And it is also very easy to operate, making it a very valuable tool for your workplace. There are two versions of the DPA system, the basic type 306 version and the high performance type 317 version, which has an automatic operation analysis function. We also have Japanese, Chinese, and English versions. Please see the catalog for details or contact Pegasus staff or your local dealers.